All right, now we're finally ready to start creating and taking a stab at the solution to the problem. And so here we are at the create stage, and again, students have asked their questions, they've imagined and brainstormed their idea, they've got a plan of attack, and now it's time to see, how it goes. So first thing is, make sure that they understand that they need to start from their plans, but they don't need to stick to them. So as they go and they start to create, start from their plan. That's the reason why we make a plan. But if it doesn't go well, change it up. Here's where you really want to value student thinking and perseverance. So as they start to create their solutions, they're going to be failing. There's going to be things that go wrong. Really walk around and really value how they're working together to overcome that problem or to think through that problem. This is where you sprinkle a lot of that praise in about their perseverance and their growth mindset, about how they're doing a great job as a team. That does well not only for lessons like this, but your entire school year will have a positive benefit to that. It's a great time to also sprinkle a lot of STEM words in there as you facilitate. Be specific. That's the kind of thinking that engineers do. Yeah, engineers always have to deal with that kind of problem. Or pointing out different solutions. One thing that's a really great idea or strategy is as students are busily working through their ideas, if you see something really valuable or a really good piece of thinking, stop the class and just direct their attention. Talk to them about Susan really worked through this problem. Look at how they really overcame that solution. Look how they didn't give up. And then back to it. Great way to just really build that classroom structure and value that kind of work in your room. Also, depending on the standards that you're working on, really bring that standards language out there. So for example, if you're working on angles, talk about the angles. If you're working on positional words, make sure you talk about the positional words in those younger grades. Really be specific in your math language as you go around and facilitate this work, and have them, and you'll hear them start to say that same language back to each other as you go. And finally, it's hard to watch kids fail sometimes, but that is part of the process, and so resist the temptation to help too much. There's going to be times where you walk around your classroom and you know that their plan is not going to work or what they're trying to do is not going to work. Don't step in. Allow them to experience that and work through it on their own. The more authentic experience they have with that process of failing and trying again, the more it builds up their persistence and more it builds up their ability, not only in your class but in life, to overcome different obstacles. So that's the create stage, and now let's take a look and see how the roller coasters turned out in Kim's classroom.